Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure, and we are going to continue fighting some undead. Except for right now, none of them are spawning. I haven't been to this cage before. Cave, sorry. Something I might be interested in doing later. Once I do this mission, get Rodan, and finish the draft. So much stuff now. I gotta remember. Where is the undead? Good lord. There's like nothing spawning. There's one way over there. There's another one. I wish the undead had more money. A regenerating skeleton deck. Alright, that's just going to be a bit annoying. But we have protection from black, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and pop our amulet. Get us a plains. End turn. We're going to get out a 1-2 skeleton. We're going to play our plains. We're going to get our Samurai Fox out, and then we'll end. They're going to get a 2-1 that enters the battlefield tapped, or get a mountain down. I messed up. I should have Evolving Wilds, got a Plains, and got that out. Let's get them down to make stuff cheaper. Then we could play this for 1. And then we will enter. Alright. Main phase. Let's Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get us another Plains. So now I have 2. Our Samurai Roach to attack tap target creature you don't control. Alright, well, while we're waiting for a guy to come out, let's get that. Because that's going to help with Helm. And then we'll enter. Alright, return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, Crawler's good. We could do him next turn. Get him down, attach him for 2, or attach the sword for 2. Can't attack yet. So we shall end turn. Oh, let's actually attach the bow for free. Then we'll end turn. And they are going to get all their skeletons back from me milling them. Alright, let's get our crawler down. I would like to get that out, but we'll do that next turn. Alright, we're going to attack with our samurai. We are going to deal 1 damage here. We're going to tap down this guy. Everybody gets a power up. They don't block, so they take the 4. And then we enter. They return their guy back to their field. And they get another one down. And I get to draw 2 cards. They lose a life. Let's just play our dinosaur. Because then we do double damage to our opponent. And we'll just attack with everybody. Which are all going to get a 1-1 power up. We're going to shoot that guy down. And then they don't have enough blockers. And we win. Let's go. Spectre. Giant Skewer. And let's go fight this other zombie. After him, we gotta fight a necromancer. We got a big zombie. Mr. Big Zombie. We'll keep this hand. It's not good at all, but that's fine. I go ahead and pop this. I'm gonna get a mountain. End turn. They're going to get out an enchantment. Whenever this card enters battlefield, put a 2/2 zombie creature into play. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are no zombies on the battlefield, this deals 1 damage to you. Okay. Alright, so we got land. Let's play our land. And then we'll play this. And then we'll play this. And then we'll end turn. Yeah, we're just gonna get hit for a minute, but we're gonna build up a good field and turn. We'll get our dinosaur out next turn, so that'll stop the attacks. Cragflame Mouse is also good. Selecting our opponent. Then we'll end turn. End turn. Right. We'll play a Plains. That puts us up to 5 mana. So next turn I can play her if I top deck a land. But for now, we're going to Cragflame Mouse. Oh, Cragflame Mouse. We're going to get Maple down with the Cragflame, attach the Cragflame, attack for 4. They're going to take that damage, which is going to add up to 8, and then we'll end. And they're going to make me lose 2 life. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie in play. That's insane. How's that a common card? What the crud? Okay. Plains. It really doesn't matter at this point. We'll just attach the bow. Attach the axe. Attack with Maple. Shoot this guy down since we do 2 damage with our dinosaur, and then we'll win. There we go. Zombie Knight. Okay. Alright, now to fight the Necromancer. Is that? I guess that's a Necromancer. Well, it's a Master Black Wizard, so that could be a Necromancer. Alright, we'll keep this hand. We're just gonna get slapped in the face for a minute again. Alright, let's do Plains. Ooh, I forgot. He's probably gonna sit here and destroy all my stuff every turn. Because he's black. It's really annoying. Alright, at least I'm drawing stuff. So that way, as he's removing it, I can keep playing creatures. And of course, he gets rid of that. Alright, let's get a mountain down. Let's get down them first. Because I'd rather have my Leonin alive. And we'll end turn. They're gonna make me sacrifice a creature and lose a life, so they're gone. Good lord. Okay, let's do Plains. Let's get our war leader out. And then we shall pop our amulet. Get us another Plains. And then we'll end turn. Sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Okay. I need to shoot that. Alright, they're going to morph this guy. Whenever non-target creature control dies, draw a card. Okay. I'm not going to attack. Good. Alright, so now we get a Plains. Creature you control with flying gets 1/1 till end turn. Create an angel. Let's attach the bow. Because we need to shoot this down. Let's play the Planeswalker. Go ahead and get us an angel. And then we'll attack. I'm going to do 1 damage here. Alright, and then and they are going to have 2 cats coming at them. They're going to block one of the cats. They take 5, okay. They are going to sacrifice this, deal 1 damage to target creature or player. So they're going to do 1 damage to my Planeswalker and kill it. I didn't know Planeswalkers counted as players like that, so that's interesting. Alright, let's just Alpha Strike. We're going to shoot this for 1. We're going to get 2 more tokens. Their 2/2 is going to block. They're going to take a ton of damage and go to 5. They're going to return a skeleton, and they're going to get rid of one of my creatures. That's fine. Good lord. Okay, they get rid of all my tokens. They're going to attack me for 2. That's okay. My turn. I get planes down. We have definitely flooded really badly. And then we shall Alpha Strike. Hit this guy for 1. And then we win the game. Nice. Alright. So now we could go get Rodan. That worked out better than I thought it was going to go. They have way too many removals. Alright. We get 500 gold. Sweet. So now we can get Rodan, which isn't here. It's not here either. Wait, where's Rodan? Oh my god, did the store change? The store changed. Good lord. That would have been cool to have Rodan, but now I don't have him. Oh my god. Whatever. Stupid head. Okay, we're just gonna buy her. And buy, I already have him. How much money? I have 500 gold. Let's get another one of him. He's good. I don't think there's any enchantments I want. No, there's not. We're gonna roll these. Double down. Whenever you cast an outlaw spell, copy that spell. Whenever plays a player, that player may pay 2. If that player does not, he or she draws a card. Wait, what? Whenever a player plays a spell, that player may pay 2. If the player does, he or she draws a card. So if you have a ton of mana, it'd be good, but it helps your opponent, so I'd say no. Alright. Let's head up and do our redemption draft. See how we do. Alright. Zendikar. Let's do this again. 50 shards. If the spell's kick, return up 2 creatures to their owner's hand, scry 2, then draw 2. Target player gets an XX blue illusion creature where X is the number of cards in their hand. That's not good. Let's see. I want to go. I think I'm just going to focus landfall. Turn card from graveyard to your hands. Alright. So green white again, but like I said, this time it's going to be landfall focused. When this X enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature. Creature gets 1/1. If it's a warrior, it gets 2/1. Let me get the gargoyle. And then let's see. None of these are landfall cards. But we are playing green-white. So this could be a 2/2 power-up, or let's get this. Short creature. Let's get that. I'm not getting any landfall cards, which is bad. Let's get that. Sure, artifact or creature with flying. Landfall, there we go. Fight a creature, let's get that. Return something from my graveyard to my hand. Whenever land you control, you gain a life, let's get that. Let's sideboard this. Sideboard that. Sideboard that. Sideboard that. Maybe cast instant sorcery now. Whenever a land enters battlefield under control, this card gets 1/1 till end of turn. Don't like it that it's till end of turn. I do like another gain life guy though. Let's get Helm. Because that is big. Angel Cleric. When this card enters, you gain 2 life for each creature in your party. It's flying 3/4. Let me get it, just because I like the flying aspect. I like the golem again. Let's get the golem. And let's get the power up. Whenever this card or another creature enters battlefield under control, you gain a life. I like that as well. Let me get that. Still, again, not many landfall cards, annoyingly. Now just no red or green or white cards. So let's just take this away from my opponent. Alright. I definitely want Helm. So let's get Helm. On counter up to 1 target creature, you gain 2 life. You may pay an additional land this turn. Draw a card. Let's do that. Let's sideboard this so they can't use it. Let's do the search. Destroy a thing. And we'll steal this. That in sideboard, sideboard, sideboard. This is not good. Let's get the warrior. Let's get the flying equipment, because I don't have many flyers. Another bounce guy. Let's get Helm. And then this is basically Earthbend 4. Let's get the ramp. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponent control and are tapped. I think I'm gonna get that. Ooh, but I could gain more life. When this enters, bounce a card. All of these are good. Let's get that. I wish I could get the other ones as well, but I can't. We'll get another one of these. When it enters, deal damage equal to a number of creatures you control to creature or planeswalker. Let's get that. A demon was pretty cool. Search your library for basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. If the spell is kicked, search for 2 basic land cards instead of 1. Let's get that. Destroy a thing with 4 power 4 more. How many of the unities do I have already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I already got 4. So I guess we'll sideboard that. Let's get the fight. Earthbend for disenchant. Land. Suggested lands. Okay. And let's start. Let's see if we do better this time. Alright, I'm going first. I got 1 forest. I have to top deck a land. I could get some ramp down. Let's keep this. Play a forest, end turn. Alright, let's... Heart of the cards a land. There we go. Let's play the pathway. So we get a plains. And then we'll get Helm down so we get some ramp out. And then we'll end turn. They get another swamp. And they're going to make me reveal my hand. And they choose one of those cards and I have to discard it. So they're going to make... Oh, I discard. I get to choose what I discard. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I got a forest. That puts me up to 4 mana. Oh, but I should have played him first. That was dumb. I got so excited I got a land. Alright, let's play Helm down. And then we'll just end turn. And now they're dead. And they're going to hit me for 1. There we go. Okay, let's play this. 1, 1. And then we'll get our beast out. 1, 1. And then we can just gain life every turn. Alright. They are going to get a amulet down. Whenever they cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard, they put a charge counter on it. Remove all charge counters. Deals that much damage to target creature. Ooh, okay, that could be bad. Let's do a plains, which will gain a life. Then we'll get our angel down. And I gain 2 life. Then we will turn this to bounce a forest to my hand. So next turn I get to play a forest. And then we'll end turn. Oh, they get a forest. Ooh, now they can play other stuff. They're going to gain 3 life. Alright. Let's play a forest. I gain a life. Well, that's a 5/4, so fighting that would be a bad idea. Let's bounce again. Another forest. And we'll attack for 3 since I can't block it. And we'll end turn. They're going to hit me for 5. That's fine. Alright, they get a death touch out. And then they got a cleric that's going to make me lose X life. We'll play a forest, so we'll gain 1. And let's make him fight him. And then we'll attack, so I can't block flying. Don't need to bounce anything, but I could actually play another basic land. And play another forest, so I could gain another life. And then we'll end turn. Great. Alright, they're going to return their card. What do they do? I think they put a charge counter. Alright, 1/1 Death Touch is annoying. I got enough mana so I can block it. So that dies. I take 5. Return card from my graveyard to my hand. If I could get him out, that would be amazing. Let's do that. Getting this back. Unfortunately, I don't think I could play him. Annoyingly, because I I lost my 1/1 to his guy. Alright, yep, so now I have 3 mana instead of 4, so I have to wait on playing him next turn. Let's attack again for 3. Alright, they're gonna do 5 to me. We're just gonna take it again. They get a 4/5 out. Alright, so let's get him down now. Let's play the plains. Just gonna give me a life and power up my guy. I have 2 mana. They got a 4/5. Let's bounce a basic land. Let's do a forest. I wish I could untap him to play it again. I'm gonna have to not attack with my angel so I can block in turn, because they're definitely attacking with their big guys. Yep. So then we're gonna block there and here, because I'm pretty sure he'd rather get rid of him than my lifelink guy. Yep, there we go. That's good. Alright, and then we'll play our plains, which will gain a life. My guy gets stronger. Tap him, play another land, play a forest. I gain another life. My guy gets stronger. He's now a 5/6. And then we shall make my guy fight your guy. Alright, so now that's gone. And we're not gonna attack because he could get killed, so we'll end turn. They're not attacking because my guy's so big, thank goodness. Let's play him kicked. Then we'll bounce a land back to our hand. We'll play the land again. We'll gain another life, and my guy gets stronger. This guy is now a 4/5 flying, which is also loses defender. Attack with our 6/7. Oh, 6/7. Alright, and they are going to get out a cleric, which is going to make me lose 2 life while they gain 2, and then I lose 1. And then we'll play a plains. So I gain a life back, and my guy gets stronger. Let's bounce a land back to my hand. And then we'll attack for 7. Attacking for 4 as well is not going to help, so we'll just do the 7. Alright. They don't attack, good. I get 2 lands, so I can play 1. Tap my guy, play a second one. Awesome, I'm up to 7 health. My guy's now 9-10. If I attack with my flyer, can they kill me? No, they can't. Okay, so attack with both. They have to block the 9-10. They take 4 from the flyer, which they will lose next turn. That's fine. Alright, yep. So now we just win. Let's go ahead and just kill that, just because. Bounce a land. Play the land. I don't trust them. And then we'll attack with both. They chump block and lose the game. Awesome. Okay. Oh, good lord. We'll keep this because I like the idea of gaining that life with my guy. So we'll play the plains end turn. Plus I also like the idea of having a lot of lands. But now we're kind of getting into too many lands. Alright, they're gonna hit me for 2, that's fine. Oh no, that's a bad card. Alright, let's get a plains down, let's get him out. I gain a life, and we'll end. Alright, they're gonna get a warrior down. We'll get a forest out, we're up to 4 mana. Next turn we get our cleric out. I'd still want to wait on him. So for now we shall just end turn. Yes, because ambush ain't gonna really do anything. They're gonna hit me for 4, that's fine. They're gonna make me sacrifice a creature, good lord. Alright, well he's dead. And then they're gonna make me discard a card, which I guess will be a plains. No, actually, let's do that. Wait, what? Equal to the number of creatures in your party. Oh, so I gotta show them a couple of them. Let's do that and that. And that. Alright, good. They get rid of the fight thing. Let's do a plains. Let's kill this guy. And then we'll end turn. We'll get our angel out next turn, so we'll gain 2 life. That's bad. Alright. Plains down, angel out. I gain 2 life. When this card enters battlefield, 3 1/1 counters on it. Whenever another creature controlled dies, put a 1 counter on it. With a 1/1 counter on it, put a 1/1 counter on this. When this dies, put X black and green Hydra creature token where X is number 1 counters. Oh my god, so it's a Hydra. It's a literal Hydra because it just keeps living. Alright, they're attacking with everything, of course. I need that to die. I'd rather get rid of this. Even though I know he's going to get another one. Yep. But that one doesn't get bigger. Alright, so I can play him. He'll be a 3/2. I don't think it's going to help me, though. But I can't get a power up with that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just don't have enough blockers. So, yeah. We'll play this. Play that. My guy gets stronger. Play the defender, not kicked. And now I have more blockers, and we'll end turn. I don't think it matters. Yeah, they're just going to attack with everything. So the 3/3 dies here. The 3/1 will die there. And then that blocks there. I go to 2, and then they're going to make me lose the only card in my hand. I get another one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. In turn, I have no creatures. They attack with... They don't attack? Okay. I could give my Flying Angel flying. Oh my god. That's so helpful. Alright, so now I lose the game. Yep. This blocks that. Activate this. Just because. And we lose. Alright. I'm gonna go first. Mulligan. I need creatures. There's a creature and a bunch of land. Put one counterpart creature, you gain 2 life. Let's get rid of the Earthband. And then we'll play the plains end turn. If he could live, that'd be great. Alright, force down, end turn. They're both colored lands. Oh my god. I lose 1, they gain 1, that's fine. Force down. Let's get our Jaguar out. And then we'll end turn. Alright. When it enters, each player sacrifices a creature. Oh my god. Alright, well, that got rid of my thing. I got my beast, which I needed last turn, or whatever. Plains down, let's get him out. And then we'll end turn. At least I can play more lands now. Oh my god. Reveal this and that. They're gonna get rid of my removal, of course. Yep. Alright. And then we'll play the plains. Let's do this. Give him a 1 power up. And I get to draw a card, which unfortunately is another land. But at least I have a 3/4 vigilance. So let's go and attack. They're gonna take it. Good. End turn. I might lose this game. How this is looking. Play a forest. If I attack, he'll be a 5/5, which he'll die to this. End turn. Yep, I'm just gonna take 5 for now. Play a forest, end turn. Yep, I'm losing. Block there. Play that, so at least they both die. And I got a land. God, I flooded. First game went so well. I got a pack of cards. Cool. I'm not happy about that. That was so nice. That first game. Got my engine going to where I could freaking just constantly get lands out to gain life and everything, and then just it went all down the bucket. I forgot I was gonna go fight that cave. But I'm gonna see what's in here. Other dragons get 1/1. And storm. Although I don't storm very much since I don't have a ton of stuff usually. That's cool. Jetfire. Haven't seen that transformer card. I actually wouldn't mind doing the mission here. Hopefully my store stuff doesn't change, because I would like to buy some of these cards. Okay. Let's see what this is. Doctor Who. This spell can't be countered. Hexproof flying. Instant sorcery control can't be countered. Unagi's Spray. Okay. Let's see what the draft is here. Core set 2019. Alright. What can I do for you? That's fine. We're gonna do another removal. So let's head down. And we're going this way. And we're going to where? Oh, right there? That's it? Okay. Let's head over there. You know, actually, that looks like it's where I wanted to go in the first place. So that's kind of funny. Now I'm getting paid to do what I wanted to do. Yep, that's hilarious. Alright, we're gonna do the turtle first because I love turtles. Which doesn't explain why I want to kill one first, but there's some logic there. We're gonna keep this hand. It's not good, and we'll end turn. They get a turtle down. We'll get our Glimmer Void out. Then we'll end turn. Pop our amulet and get us some planes. In their turn, they're going to hit me for 1. Get an 0-5 turtle out. Second Glimmer Void. So we're up to 3 mana. We're going to get our Samurai out. And then we'll end turn. Alright, they're not going to attack me. Good. We're going to get down a plains. We're up to 4 mana. I wouldn't mind getting my Ocelot down. Let's do the Ocelot. And then if we attack, something costs 1 less. Okay, yeah. So we'll attack. They're gonna double block. My guy doesn't die. Then I can play Bahamut. There we go. Now we got a lot of stuff out. And Ocelot activates. Nope, I didn't gain life. Dang it. I was gonna say if Ocelot activated, I would get a thing. Alright, so that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So I'm going to attack with Helm. Next spell costs 1 less. So we're going to play our captain now. Now we have affinity for artifacts. We have 3, so this plays for free. Sweet. Exile this, return it transformed, which it will be 1 encounter on each other creature you control. Okay, yeah, that's sick. Alright, I think that costs 1. It does. Okay. Let's end turn. We're going to go crazy next turn. Oh, Mana Confluence. Yeah, that's even better. Alright, so now we're going to get out Amy. Oh my god. 1, 2. And then we're going to get him down. So we just win no matter what after this. And for 1, we'll play that. And then Amy can equip one of them. So we'll go to attacks. And we'll attack. Oh, I wanted to flip Helm actually. Let's attack with Amy. And then let's attack with our captain. We're going to attach the glove to Amy, power up the captain. So captain's at 7/4. Amy has double strike. Captain will take out 1 turtle, and Amy will hit him for 6. And we'll end turn. Alright. Now we win the game. I forgot that was coming up because I was thinking about Bahamining and whatnot. Alright. Let's next gold. Fight the gens. Very annoying gens. Alright. We'll keep this hand, even though I shouldn't. Go ahead and pop our amulet, get us some planes. And then we'll end turn. We'll play the planes, get our cleric out. Cleric can start powering itself up, end turn. They get out a 2/1 that did not morph, thankfully. I don't gotta deal with that. Alright, Prismatic Vista, pop it. Let's get a mountain. We're up to 3 mana. They're playing blue-red. Protection from green and blue, so that'd be good. Let's get that sword down, and then we'll power ourselves up and end turn. Oh, no. No, we'll attack. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to hit me for 2, that's fine. We're going to do a mountain. Let's attach the sword of body and mind. 1 and 1. Alright. That leaves me with 2 mana available. Let's make a copy of that sword. And we'll attach the bow. Then we'll power ourselves up. Attack for 6. Shoot this down. They take 6. I get a wolf. They get rid of a lot of cards. Awesome. They're going to hit me for 2 again since I can't block it. We'll play a plains. Let's get out Maple. Get our Crag Flame down. I have 2 mana. Let's attach the Crag Flame to our Cleric. Let's power up our Cleric. Attack for 8. And then shoot this for 1. So we're going to hit my opponent for 7 because I'm assuming they're blocking. They are. Alright, so they're down to 2. And then we'll end turn. And next turn, we just win the game. Alright. Mountain. Sword of body and mind on Maple. Let's get the sword out. It doesn't matter though. Let's power up a wolf. And then we shall Alpha Strike. Well, I didn't. I just skipped my attack phase. Like a dum-dum. Alright. They're going to play land and get out a 5/4. That's fine because I'm just going to win. Let's play this here. And then we're going to power up here. And then we're going to Alpha Strike. Actually, Alpha Strike this time. And then we'll win the game. There we go. That's much better. Oh, I got 15 of these. We need to sell a lot of them. Good lord. Right. My god, there's so many of these guys. Gens are annoying to fight. Alright. And Aerith with the chair comes on in. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep this hand because of Aerith. Of course. And then we'll pop our amulet, get us a mountain, and turn. They're gonna get a volcanic island out. We're gonna get a mountain down. Let's get out our crawler and turn. They draw a card and lose a life. I draw 2 cards, they lose a life. And then we'll get Aerith down. And let's go ahead and attack for 4. They're not going to block it. Good. And they lose 1 for drawing a card. And then I draw 2. They lose another life. Let's play a mountain. Wish I could get the tree down, but I can't. I can double lightning bolt. Hit them for 6. Let's attach the bow. We win the game right now. Alpha strike. Shoot that down. They take 6. We lightning bolt their face. And then we do the impossible and lightning bolt them a second time in the face. Alright. That gen's gone. Good lord. Sell. God, I had 15 of that one variant of that land. I have 4 of these now. Oh, it's 4 after that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we'll put all those up for sale. Yeah, because I have 1, now I have 3. So I have 3 of these. I have 9 of those when you sell that. Let's keep fighting the gens. At least we're getting plenty of money from this. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Plains. Let's go ahead and pop our amulet. Get a mountain in turn. They're gonna get tap land down. We'll get our mountain out. Get our crawler out. We need to start drawing some cards. Alright, they get out another gen. We'll draw 2. Get our evolving wilds. Get another plains. I still have 3 mana. We'll do lightning. And then we'll alpha strike. And end turn. They're going to hit me for 2. I get to draw 2. Let's go ahead and attach the bow to lightning. I know I want to for sure do that. For 3, we're going to get out the Sword of Body and Mind. Then we'll alpha strike, shoot that down, hit them for 3. Then we do double damage and I win the game. Yes. Alright. Equal to number. Oh, yeah. I know I have more of those. That's not a new card. Sell that. Sell this. And let's fight this one. And then we got the Gen Master, whatever that would be. Alright. That's a crud ton of mana. We'll keep it. And if it comes down to it, we shall steal one of their creatures. But for now, we're gonna pop this, get us a mountain. I have 3 mana. We're gonna do Captain Claws, do the axe, end turn. We're gonna play Steam Vents. Let's get our mountain down. Let's get our glove out, then we'll end turn. They're gonna morph a creature down. Mountain. Knuckles, gloves, sword. End turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to end up stealing one of their creatures. Alright, they're gonna hit me for 5. Crawl space ain't gonna help me. Let's get the armor down. And then we shall end turn. I'm gonna get hit by 5 again. That's fine though. Oh, we got our super soldier. That's the worst thing for my opponent for me to get. Because Helm plus all this stuff is equals insanity. Let's do Knuckles Gloves for now. And then next turn, we will attach the sword. Or actually, we'll attach the... I should have actually did that, so I could attach the armor. We're going to attach the armor next turn. I'll end turn. Their guy vanishes. They're going to morph twice, attack me for 2 in the air. We're going to attach the armor. Oh, now we have a 9/8. Good lord. Alright, let's attack with our 9/8. We are going to destroy this. We're going to get a token out that's attacking. We get rid of one of their dancers. Good. They're going to block with their other guy, which is another dancer. Okay. I get 1,000,000 tokens. Yes. Okay. That's awesome. Alright, so let's attach the sword. Let's play the short bow. Attach the short bow. Let's attach the glove. Let's attach the battle axe. And let's play crawl space because we can. End turn. I got a 12-9 double strike, vigilance, reach, trample, and I get a treasure token for each damage done. So we're just going to alpha strike and win this game. So destroy this. Everything gets stronger. My guy's now at 14-11. We're going to trample through for 10 and win the game. We just need to continue doing this against the next guy. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and still... Oh, I didn't get the gold down there. Oh, it's just another gen. I thought it would be like a super hard gen or something. We'll keep this. I'm going first. So we'll play the mountain, get the claws out, and then we'll end turn. They're going to play a tap land. I'm going to tap my amulet, get a plains, play the plains, get out White Knight with the Virtue of Loyalty, and then we'll end turn. They're going to get an island out. I like the art of that island. It's pretty cool. Let's attach the bow. And then let's attach the claws. And then we'll attack. Shoot down their guy. They take 4. They're gonna morph. That's fine. I have 3 mana available. Let's Skyclave. Or Maul. What? Yeah, Skyclave. Skyclave. And we'll attack for 5. Let's just attack here. It don't matter. I'm gonna get another guy anyway. And if they block, it would die. So that worked out good. Alright, they're gonna unmorph their dancer. We get another land, so that's awesome. Let's do short bow out. Attach the short bow here as well. And then we're gonna alpha strike. We're gonna shoot that down. They can block 1 person, they take 3. They don't got anything on the field except for their morph creature. And let's just alpha strike and win the game because I can't block flying. Yay. And let's see what we got. We got some more gold, more of these to sell. I got 4 of these now, so if I get any more, I'll sell them. And we need to go back to town. Buy some cards. That's not new. I know I have some of those. Aid from Cal. Don't care for any of those. I wish the lamp you could go in, like be a quote-unquote secret area. That'd be kind of cool. Or if you could like go back here and it'd be a secret area. I guess that's options for the developers in the future if they wanted. And then we'll go back to town. And then end this episode. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, that's not the town? Oh, it was the town. Okay, good. I got no reputation from that. Your maximum ancestors are reduced by 4. That's such a bad card. I got 15 shards. That's good. And let's go buy some stuff. Let's get the dragon. Got 300 gold left. Jace's prodigy. Abandoned attachments. Spire Bluff can. Oh, it's the dialects. There's a few Doctor Who cards here. Okay. Alright. Let's go over here. Oh my god, I don't have enough money for him. Oh, but you know what? I could sell some cards. That'll give me enough money, that's for sure. Sell 26 cards to get 1,700 gold. Good lord. You know what? My lands are here too, so I can sell these. How many do you want to sell? 14. Good lord. That's insane. Sell these. Sell 5. And let's see. Okay, that's all we're selling. Let's go over here, get him. As long as this card is attacking each creature you control, is attacking for each creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage to those that want blocked. Let's get that. Whenever a source opponent controls the damage to you, that player sacrifices permanent. Let's get that. That's really good. Wall of Granite can't attack because it has Defender. Reroll. Stupid Eldrazi. Japanese card. I got 2 of them already though. An 8/12 World Eater Serpent. Good lord. Trample Ward 4. When it deals combat damage to player, create 4 3/3 blue serpent creature tokens named Cormacoil. Wow. That's stupid. Let me get that. Let me get this. Reroll this. Shamu. Enchantments. Sorcery spells cost 3 more to play. That's funny. One of these. Let's redo the enchantments though. Nope. Okay. We'll head over here. And it's not really here I want. Deals combat damage to a player. You may put incubation. Oh, it's the, yeah, I use her in Arena. I like her. Yeah, I'll get that. That's fine. Honest work at the tea shop. Let's buy that. Elephant Cleric. Nightmare. When your opponent plays a card, that player draw. Whoa. When an opponent plays a spell, that player draws 7. Oh my god. I need that in my mill deck. That's insane. This is reroll 7. Oh, because all the cards are rare. Or most of them. That's crazy. At the beginning of your end step, at the beginning of your end step, draw 7. Oh Holy crap. Oh, I can't buy that. I've already spent most of my money. Okay. And the draft here was, yeah, core set. Not worried about that. Let's check out the draft here, and then we're over an hour now, so we just need to end this episode. And then we'll go look at all these shops, since they got a bunch of good shops. Lorwyn. Maybe I'll try Lorwyn. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.